everybody, welcome to Dynamic Damsel Duo. It's just April, and today we're going to talk about how Spider-Man's still pretty cool, even though they continually do the backstory. um, so obviously this is a response to Cami's video about her least favorite Marvel superhero, which she picked Spider-Man. Cami and I went to go see the Wonder Woman movie together, so we actually had a chance to talk about what we had picked for the last week and before we made these videos, and that was really cool because I I got to know why she picked what she did, and now I kind of can put together a little bit better of an argument because we got to hash it out and actually talk about it in person. So that's cool. So, starters, Tom Holland is the new Spider-Man. He's going to do a lot better of a job because they stayed true to the comics. We had a big conversation about this. I agree with Cami that it's hard to see backstory again and again and again and again, and especially if you follow the comics like the last two with Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire. They have placed Peter so far ahead in his lifespan that it is infuriating if you are like, oh my god, Spider-Man's supposed to be so much younger. He's not supposed to be in college. He's supposed to be in high school. So that'll be really cool to see, at least in Homecoming, is that they're staying a little bit more true. The design of the costumes a little bit more accurate to the comic book. So that's cool. But I do agree with Cami that there's only so many times that you can see Uncle Ben die and hear, with great power comes great responsibility. Like, we get it. We know he died, and it's sad, and everyone has someone that dies, and everyone has someone that makes them sad, and we're over it. You don't need to keep playing it again and again in all of the movies. You just don't. So they do seem stuck on that, and Cami points out that there's not a whole lot else that you can do with Spider-Man, it seems like, because everybody keeps like replaying the backstory, so it seems like there's not a lot you can do, which I agree with. And movie wise, I totally get it, where everyone should be, I mean, I love Spider-Man, but I'm a little over it. I'm excited for this one, but like I think I watched like half of one of the Andrew Garfield ones, and I was just like, I'm done. I'm done. I'm not a huge fan of Gwen Stacy either, though, so that might have had something to do with it. Some of their like CGI stuff was pretty meh. So I think that's why I steered clear of that one. I am excited for this new one, though. Again, for all of the reasons that I just said, where it's like, oh, well, it's truer to the comic books and so on and so forth. But when Cami and I went to go see the Wonder Woman movie, which was phenomenal, if you have not seen it yet, it is so good. We both highly recommend it. I was flabbergasted at the thing. I don't remember what exactly I was flabbergasted about, but that was a little hand motion that I did. So if you are ever flabbergasted throughout that film and are doing this, please let us know in the comments, because I would be super excited. But I think that there are a lot of places, and we talked about this, is there are a lot of places that they could go with it. Like, it would be super cool to explore the story arc where he has his daughter. It would be super cool to explore the story arc where he is like Misty, and that's really cool that because they've brought him into the Avengers universe for this movie, like prior to that we get to see how he like looks up to Tony Stark, and we get to see their interaction and how he thinks that he's just like over the moon, like thinks that it's so cool, and he's like not worn out by doing this at all. Like this is all new for him, and it's all really exciting, and he's just super excited about it. So that's my thoughts. I do agree with you that they need to stop doing origin stories, but I still think that Spider-Man as a character is super cool, and he's like really relatable, I guess. At least I wish I was more sciencey, because Peter's all sciencey. But I don't know. I've always really liked MJ because she kind of seemed like the opposition to Peter's sciencey. So that's all I have to say, is that I really do agree, especially from a movie standpoint, where he's getting a little old. But I have hope. Hopefully they just continue with Tom Holland, or they go and they're like, oh, let's go for an older story arc in the future. But I also agree that maybe after the Tom Holland, like, go as far as you want with that, but then maybe simmer down on the Spider-Man. Pick somebody else. Super excited that they're making a Black Panther movie. That's super cool. But yeah, like, pick somebody else. Pick somebody cool. Make a Black Widow movie. Wonder Woman's done exceptionally. So, just some thoughts to consider. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, comment. We really appreciate all of the support that we've gotten so far. We will have a new video on Thursday about a new topic. So thanks. Bye.